So it's been a little time and I couldn't wait to break the news to y'all. SCI, Still Seen Interactive, Undisputed, whichever you want to call them. They're flying out 10 creators to compete in Vegas next weekend. Now, this weekend, I believe, is September 11th or 12th. The Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford weekend. Yeah, next weekend. We get an all expenses paid trip. But the trip ain't just about the fight. We're competing in Undisputed. That was the purpose of the Undisputed Creator League. But before I get deeper into that, I want to give you guys some backstory. The Undisputed Creator League was basically founded and made by JMMA. We had no clue Undisputed was going to be interested in it or nothing. We had no idea. JMMA said, bro, and we were waiting on the game to get better. Literally. We were waiting on the game to get better before we actually done this league. This league was originally designed that we was going to do with the creators a long time ago. But we finally pulled the plug and did it after the latest update. Each week we would go against each other. It could be streamed or it could be posted. And we would just keep track of the records. Now, that lit a fire somehow, some way under Undisputed, and they were interested in it. And we had a meeting. They were like, how about we fly you guys out and we compete in person, basically. So this wasn't something that originally was Undisputed or SEI's plan. This is something that they seem to be take an opportunity of as far as an esports for the Undisputed community. Now, let me just say this, bro. This is why you got within a community, you got to just be cool. I get it. People look for the smoke, the beef, doing this, doing that, but you miss out on opportunities like this when you beef with creators. Now, I'm not saying, oh, you got to be Mr. Goody Two-Shoe. You got to kiss up to nobody, because respectfully, I'm not doing that myself. I'm not kissing up to nobody. We could be cool. But there's no need to have, you know what I'm saying, certain types of bad blood, you know what I mean? You just, or certain things that you say or the way that you say them, you just got to be cool. And that's not me taking a shot at anybody. I'm just saying within a community, and that goes for any community, not just Undisputed. Call of Duty, you be weird in Call of Duty like that, bro, you're cooked. You're not going to be able to do certain things within that community. But Undisputed is a very small, a very niche community. And for something like this to occur, it's crazy to me. Oh, let me forget before I mention. We're getting to go and see Canelo versus Terrence fucking Crawford live in Las Vegas, bro. And you know what makes this the sweetest to me? Is after all the negative things I have said and we have said about Undisputed, they didn't take this shit to the heart. They didn't sit here and be like, oh, y'all gonna talk about our game? Well, forget y'all. No, they didn't do that. They still rocked with us, and they're still doing something like this, bro. This is crazy. So my first boxing event I've ever been to will be Terrence Crawford versus Saul Canelo Alvarez in Vegas. Do you know how crazy that is? You know what's even crazier is that it's on Undisputed, like they're doing it. But look, that's the upside as far as the Canelo Crawford fight. But I'm still locked in, bro. I'm going to compete. Oh, did I forget to mention? We're competing for an actual belt. Let's roll to the reaction. Look at this. Look at this. HyperX Arena. If you guys don't know where HyperX Arena is at, it's in the Luxor Hotel. It's in Vegas. A hotel that looked like a goddamn pyramid. All right. Now, 10 creators battle it out in the squared circle in Undisputed for ultimate prize, the WBC title. Plus, get the first hands-on preview of what's coming in Undisputed. Open to the public, link to tickets in the bio. All right. Now, here are the 10 creators. JMMA, King Juice, I game you watch. Pryoxis, but they spelled my name wrong. They said Pryoxis, which is kind of crazy, but Pryoxis. Trey Sold. King 12 Diaz. Box Eye View, and this is the guy that's going to be the front runner when it comes to people predicting and who they think is going to win. Fight Night Finest, Dark Side, and I'm Cold Blooded. And y'all reading that right here? Hosted by Ty Gresham with special guests from the boxing world. So we're about to meet boxers, bro. It's about to be a fucking canon event. It's going to be crazy to compete for an actual belt in Las Vegas, go to the fight in Las Vegas. It's going to be absolutely insane. But let me pay my gratitude to Undisputed. And I'm not going to sit here and mention EA and say anything that they've done, because this video is solely focused on appreciating Undisputed. Now, we all know Undisputed for the game that it is right now. It has its problems. And I'm going to go back full screen. It has its problems. We know we're trying to work around the problems. Not we're like I'm on the team. I'm saying we're the community, people that play the game, and try to work around the problems. But the league that we created wasn't designed for some, oh, we just want to be comp. You notice how our fighter picks, everyone wasn't using the most broken boxer. We did this because we wanted to showcase actual skill and the game looking better. Nobody cheesed, nobody spammed, nobody was being on some weird stuff. It was just us trying to box, and that's what Undisputed appreciated, and that's what brought them into like being interested in this event. Sometimes being stylish can get you somewhere. It's not always about winning. I'm not saying, you want to have a loser mentality as long as you look good doing it. I'm saying sometimes looking good pays the bills or gives you opportunities. That's all I'm saying. I could name off a few, but I'm not even going to waste my time doing it. You know entertainers when you see entertainers. All I'm saying is this, bro. I appreciate Undisputed. And for anybody out there that's going to say, oh, well, I deserve to be on it, not this guy. I beat him. I'm better than him. You prove my point. But this isn't just a one-time thing. As far as the Canelo versus Crawford thing and us going out there, yeah. But there possibly may be a season 2 to the Undisputed Creator League, with a twist to that. So y'all really want to be locked in and pay attention to everything that's going on, because it might get a little crazy, okay? That's all I'm going to say. We have been talking. Everything is in the work, and we're trying to get things done. That's all I'm going to say. But with that being said, I'll see y'all my guys in Vegas. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate everybody's time. Y'all boys stay up. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all keep moving forward. And I'm going to catch y'all in the next one, all right? See you.